I've won 10 matches in a row on Football Manager 26. Things are going brilliantly with Chelmsford City in this Chumps to Champs series. If you've missed the last few episodes / live streams, go and check them out first. This is actually episode 6 in the series, believe it or not. We're almost halfway through the season. Enfield Town will be the 23rd league game of the season. That will be the halfway point in the National League South season. Going well in the FA Trophy as well, by the way. So yeah, having a fine old time after a stuttering start where I almost got sacked. Things are much brighter than they were a couple of episodes ago. I've had a few comments saying that these videos just aren't appearing for you on YouTube because of the algorithm. My channel is, it was dead for years and it's almost treating me like a new channel in some ways. But the best way, I suppose, to keep abreast of the series is to obviously hit subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll get a notification when I upload or do a live stream. That still doesn't always work, so maybe just check back on my channel every now and then just to check if I've uploaded anything. So this series has been a mix of episodes and live streams up to this point. That will continue to be the case. That's the plan anyway. I'm really enjoying those live streams. I hope you guys are too. Anyway, what has happened since that last live stream? Well, let's go ahead and say what's happened since the last regular video. So, I managed to save my job, of course, by beating Slough Town. That was a good win. And then after that point, we've just been on an incredible run. A 1-0 away win against Tonbridge, a 2-0 win at home against Hampton and Richmond. We beat Chippenham in the FA Trophy. We then beat top of the table Salisbury City away from home 2-0. Barham coming off the bench, and Ben Hinchelwood, who has been in fantastic form with the second. We then defeated Hemel Hempstead away from home 1-0. By the way, very solid defensively as well. 1-0 win at home against Torquay United, thanks to Ben Hinchelwood again. A 2-1 away win against Eastbourne, Remy and Barham with the goals. A 3-1 away win in the FA Trophy against Merthyr Tydfil. And Barham with 2 goals again. He has played very well lately. And then a brilliant 4-1 win at home against Ebbsfleet. We've thrashed them twice. Is 4-1 a thrashing? It's borderline, isn't it? Let me know your thoughts on that. But this was, I feel like the 6-2 win, wherever that was, at the start of the season. Can't find it now. There we go. 6-2 away win. That's a thrashing, isn't it? Especially away from home. 4-1, yeah, borderline thrashing. But Barham is on absolute fire. He was, I was considering him my third choice striker. But, by the way, I've still not installed face packs. Sorry. I probably should, shouldn't I? I quite like imagining what they look like. It's like, I don't know, there's a mystery there, isn't there? I know what Lyle Taylor looks like, but the other players, it's kind of like a bit of mystery. But Lyle Taylor's been disappointing. He needs to step up. He's only got 6 goals in 16 starts and 2 sub-appearances. Pretty poor average rating. Physically, he's just not at it anymore. I think that's one of the issues. But Ben Hinchelwood, on the other hand, 7 goals, but in fewer games. And he scored in the FA Cup too. But, just before I started this episode, unfortunately, he got injured for up to 3 weeks, which is a blow. So, yeah, Lyle Taylor really has to step it up today against Enfield Town. Now, Enfield Town are bottom of the table, rock bottom. It's going to happen, isn't it? It's inevitable. After 10 wins in a row on Football Manager, 8 in the league, 2 in the FA Trophy, we're gonna lose this one. It's just written in the stars. That's what Football Manager does to you. So I'm going with a Lyle Taylor and Barham strike partnership. Now, I was going to play Hinchelwood and Barham because those two have just been good. They've been great. But it's going to have to be Taylor. Corbett has been fantastic as well. He's got the most assists in the National League South this season. He's got 10 assists and 2 goals. He can play on either flank. I think he's got a couple assists from corners as well, which has helped. I have been playing Remy on the left, but I don't know. He's a bit inconsistent. And Castiglione has played quite well lately. Odesanya has been good in that central midfield role. He is good. Like, he's just a really good all-rounder at this level, I think. He's got a bit of experience. He's playing well as that sort of advanced playmaker. If we just go to both, he's just as a regular central midfielder / advanced playmaker in possession. Lapsill's been good. He's 1 yellow card away from a ban, But he's just good. He's just solid. Passes it to the other players and does his job as a defensive midfielder. Barbrook had a bit of a tough start to the season, but he's improved lately. Good average rating, actually, 6.87. Considering the start to the season, that's not bad. Only 21 as well. Appiah has come into the back line because, unfortunately, one of our sort of standout players at the start of the season, Long King, has got injured. He is injured for not very long, but he's out for this one. And Grimwood, bit of an unsung hero. He's got a good average rating as well, actually. Him and Long King have been a good partnership. So he's playing alongside Appiah today. And then we've got our Gibraltarian international, Cian Ronan, who hasn't been great so far, I'll be honest. But unfortunately, our attacking option, who's really a winger, but I've played at fullback, of course, at the start of the season, Brandon Barsey. He's just coming back from injury as well. And then in goal, we've got Chris Haig, who he's been okay. Nothing particularly special. So that's just a bit of a recap of what's happened so far. Reintroducing you to the players just so you can get a feel. Hopefully feel a bit of immersion, getting to know the players. And we're going to get on with this match. Once I've shown you the table, that would help. We've moved up to 6th. We were all the way down here when I was in trouble, and we've slowly pulled ourselves up the National League South table. Got a +9 goal difference as well. We've got plenty of goals. Our defence wasn't great just towards the start of the season, but as you can see, massively improved from those recent fixtures. 39 points. I blinded myself with my phone camera, with my phone light thing just now, and I can't see out my right eye. It's really annoying. But yeah, so we're only 5 points off top of the table, Salisbury, who have slumped. They have really slumped. And there's a big chasing pack. We have a chance, not only of the playoffs here, but of winning the league. There is no runaway leader here. If we can continue our form, we've got a real chance here. And we need to be beating bottom of the table Enfield Town. By the way, have you seen the news? Shouts are coming back to FM26. I'm excited. I want you to pick up where you left off. I'm going to just encourage the attackers, which has pleased Barham. He's been really good lately. There's a few things coming back. They seem to be just releasing loads of patches and bringing things back that they removed from the game, which doesn't look great, does it? They're just sort of admitting that they made a mistake removing things, I think. So away from home in Enfield. Been to Enfield a few times in my life. It seemed to be a place I fairly regularly went as a child for one reason or another. Not really sure why, but I did. Over to North London. Not too much of a trek from Chelmsford. They're playing quite a defensive looking tactic here. Back 3, 4 in sort of defensive midfield. Here's Corbett then, who has been really, really creative for us, but that wasn't that creative. It's lashing it down here. FM26 has had its problems, but I'm really enjoying this save. I'm enjoying the save as Barham. Oh, on the volley. That would have been a sensational strike. Yeah, I can't say I'm massively enjoying the game, but I am enjoying this save. Probably helps that I've won 10 games in a row though. Maybe I'd be feeling differently if I'd got sacked. But I wouldn't be enjoying the save anymore, would I? As Enfield come forwards, this looks dangerous, and they're passing around on the edge of the box. They've only got 12 points this season, hoping to make it 15. Oh, this is dangerous. Oh, I think Haig turned it around the post. I'm struggling to see the ball. It's white. It's quite small. When it's raining in particular, it's very white rain. Is anyone else finding that? Let me know in the comments. Maybe it's just my eyes, but at times I'm just thinking, where's the ball gone when there's a strike on goal? It's not so bad when it's just being played around, here, for example. It's when, there we go, Taylor scores. When that happens, it just, because the ball's white, the goal's white, it's raining, it's quite bright as well, I'm finding. I'm just struggling. Maybe I should just be playing it on lower than 1.5 speed, but I just find that too slow. Sorry, I've just blocked the view of the replay there. Can we go back and see that? How do I go back and see? I suppose I can click on it. This was the replay then. Let's watch it again. Crossed in. Stonking header from Taylor. That is really, really important actually, because he has not been in form. So that's... Oh, we've got another replay. Let's see it from this angle. This is nice. Ronan with, I think, his first assist of the season. This is a good angle. That was nice. 25 minutes in. Good start to the game. Haig out wide to Ronan. Plays it into Castiglo, all down the line for Lyle Taylor. And Barham. Oh, 2-0. There we go. He's on fire. And Taylor with the assist. So Taylor's playing well as the target forward. Perhaps he just doesn't suit that left spot, which is, I want to say, centre forward slash... I can't remember the names of the new roles. What is he? A central outlet centre forward. So he stays high, whereas this role is a target forward and also just a bog standard centre forward, which is, they kind of switch roles. It's working well. I've seen people saying they're struggling to get their strikers scoring on FM26. Yes, Lyle Taylor struggled, but Hinshelwood hasn't and Barham hasn't. So I am getting my striker scoring. And I don't know if it's because I'm playing two up front. We're playing a kind of 4-4-2, sort of. And it's suiting non-league football. As you would expect. Fairly direct. We're not as direct as we were when I started the season. Here's Barbrick with a little bit of a marauding run. Plays it down the line for Barham to run onto. He's tackled and it's lashed away, but Lapsil mops up here. Corbett. That went in. Once again, I struggled. I just thought, no way is that going in from there. What a goal. What a goal from Kai Corbett. I don't know if this is a goalkeeping error, but it's just it's a looping strike. Caught the keeper out. I mean, he probably should be tipping that over. Head in his hands. I'm still saying that's a great goal. Here come Enfield looking to get a consolation goal. Is it too early to say consolation goal? I think it probably is. Yeah, I can't be saying consolation goal when it's not even half time. A consolation goal in the first half, possibly. Here they come, and it's battered over the bar. I just realised I'm a bit in the dark here. I can't get the lighting right in this room. That was a really good first half. We have been on absolute fire. Don't think I need to do anything really. We're going to continue to attack. Ronan's a little bit tired, but I don't know if there's anyone I can really bring on for him, to be honest. I could throw on Ricky Holmes at right back. I think I'll go to positive and just take charge of the match. What I have been doing, I'll just show you what I've been doing in these sorts of situations. Why can't I pause the game? It's not letting me pause the game. Sort of lowering the tempo, going a bit shorter, and just, yeah, keeping hold of the ball a bit more. Good head away by Barbrook. Here's Corbett. Into Odesanya. Nice ball over the top for Barham. Back to Corbett. Crosses it in. Odesanya 4-0. This is lovely. This is what I expect against a team bottom of the table, but it very rarely happens on Football Manager. I find you tend to be like, you're in form, you're top of the table, you haven't lost all season. You go to bottom of the table and you really struggle, and you invariably lose. But this is nice. Quite like the colours of Enfield. White top, blue shorts, different. We're playing in our home kit as well. Enfield, long throw into the box, headed away by Grimwood. This is an opportunity for them. Oh, they just put it wide. And I think it's time to make some subs. I'm going to throw on Remy, swap him with Corbett. We can rest Odesanya. Adigan can come on. And probably rest... yeah, we'll put Milsom in defence midfield. He can play there. If you got to this point in the video, let me know in the comment section below. Where are you watching from? Where in the world are you watching from? Let me know. Zooming by, we're about to reach full time. I can't pause the game. What's going on? I'm not allowed to pause the game. I'm just going to throw Kudiabor on for the last couple minutes. Our fourth choice striker. We've got 1 minute of injury time. And we're heading for our 11th win in a row. Our 9th win in a row in the league. Phenomenal. Might have to cut all my hair off twice. We've won 11 in a row. Here comes Enfield. Jones. Disappointing to concede at the end. That is a consolation goal from Enfield. That's the first goal in the league we've conceded for a while. Oh no, we conceded against Ebbsfleet in the last match. We won 4-1. But I think that's because we're missing Long King. And I did make quite a few changes in that second half. But that was a lovely, lovely win. Apparently they're going to be reintroducing more statistical stuff very soon as well, which will be nice. Good win. Everyone's pleased. This is Boxing Day, by the way. Merry Christmas to people in-game. Obviously, it's not actually Christmas yet, although I'm uploading this in December, so Merry Christmas. We're up to 4th. Wow. Salisbury have completely fallen off a cliff. They've lost again by the looks of it. Bath City are also on a remarkable run, by the way, so they might be our main rivals for the title at this rate, if we can carry on. I can't quite believe how well I've turned this around. Let's go back to the fixture schedule. At this point here, 2 months ago, I thought I was going to get sacked. I thought the series was going to end. But I always seem to find a way to turn it around, don't I? I've tweaked the tactics with no real knowledge of what works on FM26. I've gone with this approach. These are the team instructions for those interested. How do I go to out possessions, those, and that's in possession. This is the formation. I don't think I really have many, I don't think I have any bespoke player instructions on. It's just working really well. I'm delighted. I am delighted. This is my feedback at the moment. I mean, I was on an F and I'm up to a B-. With the supporters, I've got a smiley face. That's amazing, I think. Can you get better than a smiley face? Like one of those sort of open smiley faces, I guess. I mean, this is phenomenal stuff that we've just completely turned it around. I'm just going to have a look at the player rating. So Hinchelwood is top on the average rating. Then it's Barham. Barham's our top goal scorer. 12 goals. I was not expecting that. At the start of the season, he was average at best. He's really taken it to another level. Corbett with 13 assists in all competitions. Castiglone's also been pretty good with the assists. So the next video is probably going to be a live stream rather than a video. I'm not sure when. This is the thing with live streams. I just don't know when it's going to happen. But we're just going to carry on and hope we can keep this run going. We've got Dagenham and Redbridge, who are one of the favourites to go up at the start of the season. They are 8th. But yeah, halfway point of the season, we're in a really positive position. 4th in the table, 2 points off top. But yeah, we're also in the FA Trophy still. Who do we have next? York City. So they're a National League team. So we're probably going to lose that one. I think it's the 4th round. They're currently 3rd in the National League. So probably going to get knocked out of that one. So that might be my first defeat for a while. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you're enjoying the story of Chumps City, the story of Chumps to Champs. We might actually get promoted in our first season. Watch this space.